All right, got a couple new things here that, weirdly enough, I kept getting these ads in my Facebook around Christmas time for Groove, Gruv, because, Facebook tracks everything you do and knows I'm into physical media. A lot of physical media people probably know about this place, but they were doing 20% off your first order, and they kept doing Steelbook and 4K sales. And I looked a couple times, but finally I did bite the bullet. I didn't go crazy because I'd rather not buy a bunch of new stuff. I'm more of a find it in a thrift store kind of guy. But one of the things that we'll do it first is I got this 4K Ultimate Born collection, which was cool. If you'll know in my last collection video, I had the first three Bourne movies on DVD, really liked them. Have never seen Bourne Legacy or Jason Bourne, and I was like, well, I want to upgrade them to Blu-ray, so I bought Jason Bourne for $2 the other day on Blu-ray, and that was going to be the start of me getting them. But then I saw this for $29.99 on Groove, and then with the 20% off, what's that, like $5 off? So basically for 25 bucks, I got all five Bourne movies in 4K, which was hard to pass up. So cool set. Looking forward to rewatching the Bourne movies. Might be this summer before I get around to do it, but I'm gonna rewatch them all in a row, and I will finally see if Bourne Legacy and Jason Bourne are as bad as everybody says they are. I got a couple steelbooks with this order. I already had Batman Begins on Blu-ray, but I have The Dark Knight on Steelbook. So I was kind of like, oh, it'd be cool to have the Dark Knight trilogy on Steelbook. So I got Batman. And this was $7 or $8. So with the 20% off, which probably was a couple dollars off, might have been like $5 for a really cool Steelbook. I love this movie. Of course, Dark Knight is one of my favorite comic books ever. So now I just need to get Dark Knight Rises and Steelbook, and I'll have them all in Steelbook. And then finally, I right before the Batman came out, I went and rewatched all the Batman movies, and forgot how much I really like the Batman and Batman Returns. But I don't own them. So this was also for $7 on Groove, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and get Batman Returns in Steelbook. I actually do really like this movie, and I like the original Batman. So I'll try now and look for that one on Blue or on Steelbook, so that I can maybe get the old movies. And I don't care too much about Batman Forever or especially Batman and Robin is not that great, but I'll get them too, just so that I can have all the Batman. All right, I admit I have a problem because I totally was not planning on getting this many movies this month, but I just got the collector bug in me this month for some reason. I just went and saw Mean Girls. My review should be up on my page already for that. Really good movie. But while I was in Paducah, I went to FYE in the mall, which I don't usually buy too much at FYE anymore. And I got a couple things. And then I stopped by Best Buy. Totally was not planning on getting anything, but they had a couple things marked down pretty cheap. So grabbed some stuff up. And we'll go through it real quick here. And surely, even though this is only the 15th of January, surely we are getting close to the end of this month's pickup. But anyways, the first thing is actually neither of those places. I got this on Amazon. They had this marked down to $8, I think, at one day. The movies on Amazon jump around, and I have a ton on a list. So when they get down to under in the $7, $8 range, I usually go to pick them up. I wanted this for the collection. I, of course, would have much rather had the 4K, but Across the Universe or Into the Spider-Verse is regular Blu-ray, so I'm fine with getting the regular Blu-ray for now and maybe getting the 4K later on down the line. Really good movie. One of the best movies last year. And we're probably still at least a year out from another one. So this is why I was even going in any of these stores. I really wanted to get the OG Mean Girls. I didn't own it. Hadn't seen it in about 5 or 6 years. And I did that on my Evansville trip. I was looking for this everywhere. Couldn't find it anywhere. Walked into the FYE in the mall, and they had like 4 copies of it. I was kind of wanting the pink case one, but didn't see that one. But this was so, and FYE, they were doing buy two, get one for $1. So, I mean, if you average it out, these were like $9 each. These comes out. So this was a new purchase at FYE. They had this for $12, 12 or $13. And as you know, I've been trying to get all my DVDs moved over to Blu-ray or better. They have this in 4K. I saw it on Amazon, but it was much more expensive. I mean, it's hard to pass 3 movies for $13. And it's an upgrade from DVD to this. And I am planning on probably watching these tonight, or at least getting started on them. So I have not seen these in a really long time. I do remember really enjoying them. So it's time to see if they hold up. This was another $8 movie or so. This I saw once in theaters, was not a big fan of it. This was supposed to be like the launch, or maybe the second movie in the Universal monster multiverse thing, or movieverse, but it never really happened because this movie didn't really do very well, which is probably after I watch these old movies, I'll probably rewatch this one and see. This was, I think, the free movie in the set, so not bad. All right, then I went in Best Buy, and they had this for $12.99, I think, which I had on DVD. So this is a big upgrade. I'm jumping to 4K. I love this movie. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I do remember really enjoying this. This is, of course, Ridley Scott, Russell Crowe, Denzel Washington. So I'm going to watch this pretty soon, too. I want to see what the 4K looks like. And then finally... Yes, occasionally I will buy some TV. I love that 70s show, and I was just looking at this on Amazon, and they wanted like $50 for it. Went into Best Buy, and they had it marked down to $24.99. So I was like, man, that's a good deal. The entire series on Blu-ray for $24.99. All right, got a couple more things because I just can't stop myself. So here we go. These were all Amazon pickups. I'll go through the prices and why I picked them up. First up is, I don't know how to say it. It's a musical from 15 years ago, and I never seen it. And I was watching the Honest trailer of all their musicals they did, I guess, for Mean Girls. And this popped up and intrigued me because I never watched it, and I do like musicals. So probably going to watch this tonight. This was $6 as well on Amazon. I hate the little wrinkly nonsense, but yeah, going to check it out tonight. $6. Not bad. Another movie that I have never seen. Somewhere I was on YouTube or something, and they were saying this was the greatest rom-com or early teen, I don't know, kind of movie. And I've been wanting to watch some more Heath Ledger movies, and I've never seen it. So I went ahead and picked it up. Oh, I just noticed the slipcover is poking up the top. Oh, no, it's not. Went ahead and picked it up. May end up watching this tonight, too. Hopefully it's as good as people say. I checked the Rotten Tomatoes score on this. It has a really good Rotten Tomatoes score, so may end up loving that one. That was like $6-7 too. Not bad. I saw this movie in theaters last summer. Really enjoyed it. I like a good raunchy comedy, and I really like Jennifer Lawrence. So of course this was going to be added to the collection, and it was $10. So I felt like that was a pretty good deal. And I've been wanting to watch it again. I know it's on Netflix, but you never know when it's going to leave Netflix. And, I like to have everything physically, so I can watch it when I want. Now for some cool stuff. So I had this movie, and you can guess from the Steelbook, it is Starship Troopers. Only good bug's a dead bug. I had this movie on DVD. So this is a DVD upgrade. I love this movie. This is a late 90s, mid 90s. Sci-fi action comedy kind of movie. It's a little bit of a satire. Have not seen it in a while, and this is a 4K Steelbook for like $13. So it was coming home. That's like the perfect combo for me. I love a good Steelbook, and I wanted to watch this again, and now I can watch it on 4K. Can't wait. Gonna be watching that again soon for sure. It's just beautiful. And then last but not least, I had all these movies on Blu-ray, but I did not have them in 4K. I kept seeing this set on sale for $25. So when it dropped back down to $25, I was like, I'm going to grab this because I'm going to rewatch these movies when the new movie comes out this summer. And I wanted to watch them in 4K. I actually had one of the Blu-rays was 3D. I think Dawn, which is my favorite, was in 3D. But I think I'm just going to get rid of it, have them all in 4K. And hopefully these are good transfers. I don't like how the third movie, the spine is different. That always bugs me when they do that. But I'll have this on my shelf like this anyway, so that's cool. It came with like this cool little poster and digital copies of all the movies, which is nice too. So that is it for this pickup. All right, a few more pickups, mostly from Best Buy, but a few from Disney Movie Club. Or not Disney Movie Club, Disney Movie Rewards, Disney Movie Insiders. Maybe that's what it's called now. We'll just go through these pretty quick here because this video is already getting super long. Continuing with trying to get all the John Wicks in 4K. This was on sale at Amazon for pretty cheap, $10 or less. And now I have 2, 3, and 4 all in 4K. So pretty cool pickup. I love this movie and I remember it visually being amazing. And so when I saw this on sale at Best Buy for $10 again for 4K, I was like, heck yeah, this is just an upgrade from my normal Blu-ray. But got that in 4K now. And I kind of want to rewatch it again, even though I've seen it. This was like $15-ish at Best Buy, but I actually have not seen this movie. This came out in 2001. I have not seen it since I was in high school, but I do remember really liking it, and I didn't own it. And so to get it for $15 in 4K, the Arrow video version, I heard this is a pretty good version of the movie, and it's got the director's cut in here too, which is kind of cool. So I will be watching this soon, and hopefully it lives up to my memory of it. I do remember really liking that movie. And then now we're going into some Disney Movie Insider picks up. So I have had an account with them forever. And if anybody knows, you can take points, redeem them for movies. And I've decided I'm going to start trying to switch over all my Marvel movies to 4K, which is going to be hard. There's like 33 of them. Thor Ragnarok. So this was kind of free, really. It was just points redeemed. I had this on regular Blu-ray, so I upgraded it to the 4K version. Same with Captain Marvel. I don't hate this one like other people do. It's not the greatest, but had it on regular Blu-ray, so upgraded it. And then I just bought this for $15 for the regular Blu-ray the other day. I think on my last collection update video. But this one goes on sale at Best Buy for $9 for the Steelbook. So, and it's the 4K Steelbook. A lot of people have been getting this at Best Buy. So I thought, what the heck? Why not? It's a cheap way to upgrade, and I get the Steelbook to 4K. And now I haven't decided if I'm going to split this January video into two. I'm thinking about it because we're at January 21st, and it's like almost an hour long. So I probably will. But for those of you that made it this far in the video, I'm going to give you a little treat because they sent me an extra Alita Battle Angel code. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a 4K code. I'm going to put it on the screen for anybody who wants the digital copy of Alita Battle Angel. Here you go. Enjoy. All right, finally time for the final haul of January 2024. I have since split this video into two parts because it was getting out of control. But this last haul is a couple pickups from a Goodwill run I made and some stuff at Big Lots. I was seeing a lot of YouTubers that I've been following in the physical media space getting some movies at Goodwill at Big Lots. And so I checked a couple of my Big Lots. I hadn't been to a Big Lots in a while, and they weren't wrong. They had a lot of marked down Blu-rays. They did have some clearance stuff, so Yeah, I'm going to go through all that, and then we will finish up this month's collection video. And gosh, who knows how much I ended up spending and getting all this month. It will not be like this every month. This was a bit much, but all right, let's get to it. First off, my first Goodwill I stopped at, there wasn't much of anything, but then right as I was getting ready to leave, I saw this hidden away in the DVDs, the Oceans trilogy Blu-ray pack for $8.99, or maybe been $7.99. Yeah, it was $7.99 because then after tax and I rounded up, it was $9. So $3 a movie. They were all in good condition. They were all in there. And I actually did not have these. It had been a while since I've seen these. The last one I watched, of course, was Ocean's 8, and that came out, gosh, it feels like 4 or 5 years ago. So now when I'm wanting to rewatch all the Ocean's movies, I have a set here. I do like these movies, and I remember liking Ocean's 8 pretty well too. So I'll probably have to get it now too to complete the set. Another Goodwill pickup was Crank 2. I think I talked about this earlier in this video, or maybe in the first half. I had upgraded my Crank DVD copy. I really do enjoy that first Crank. Jason Statham, I like him. I just went and saw Beekeeper yesterday. And not a big fan of this movie. I don't remember liking it. Also, it's probably been forever since I've seen it. So, of course, my OCD, I was like, well, let's go ahead and have the second one in the set. And one day I will rewatch this. And who knows? Maybe I'll have a different opinion. Enjoy the first one. I don't know about this one, but digital copy I don't think worked in that. So, I don't think the digital copy worked in any of this. That was $1.99 at Goodwill. And then my final Goodwill pickup, which this was actually sealed. I already broke the seal. But I have a lot of these Disney nature movies. I used to watch them a lot with my daughter when she was younger. Every once in a while, I just want to put something on and watch some beautiful nature documentary. John Krasinski is the narrator in this one, I think. So that was interesting. And I didn't have this one. So for $1.99, I was like, add it to the collection. And that is it for the Goodwills. Those other two were at a different Goodwill. Now to get into my Big Lots scores here. So first up was Mad Max. In an earlier video, I think my December collection, I got the second Mad Max, Road Warrior, and then I got the fourth Mad Max, Fury Road. Darth Easy gave me those. So then, of course, I was like, well, I got to get the other two. This was at Big Lots, and I'm going to have to get my Big Lots receipts because I don't remember how much everything was. I'll have to pull it up here. Everything was really good priced. That one was $4.99. So, not bad. It's been a while since I've seen it. So, at some point in time, maybe before the new Mad Max movie, I'll go through and watch them all. I don't remember Road Warrior or Thunderdome at all. I remember this one. And then, of course, I watched Fury Road. I don't think it's as great as everybody acts like they are. But who knows? Maybe I'll change my mind when I rewatch them. Next was Get Hard. I'm going to go preemptively look up the price. It was also $4.99. I saw this movie once, I think in theaters, and don't really remember it. I like Will Ferrell and I like Kevin Hart, so I figured for $4.99, not bad. So I got it. One day I will rewatch it. Did not own it. Batman. I am definitely interested to see how much this one costs, because this was like a set I saw on other people. So this was $7.99, which got you the Batman Blu-ray, which I just got Batman Returns in Steelbook. I like this Batman, obviously. It's great, Michael Keaton. But it didn't just come with the Blu-ray. It came in this cool little box with, randomly, I don't know why they were like, why not give you a Batman coloring book? They gave you a Wonder Woman coloring book. Every once in a while, I do have a set of colored pencils, and I will do some coloring. It's calming. I probably haven't done it in years, but I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. You get a coloring book and a movie for, what did I say, $7.99, $8.99. So not bad. And now I just need to get Batman Forever and Batman and Robin. Jeepers Creepers. I had this on DVD. This one's kind of cool too. It was, let's see, Jeepers Creepers. What'd you do? $4.99. It has this weird. I've never been a big fan of these weird little, like, stick-on card cover things. It's okay, I guess. Whatever. But inside it has a, I think it's I can't remember if it's another coloring book or, yeah, color your own movie cover. So, I don't know what it was about these coloring books, but did it for me, $4.99. Plus, like I said, I like this movie. I even like the second one. But I don't own the second one at all. I own this one on DVD, so this is a DVD to Blu-ray upgrade in my never-ending quest to get rid of all my DVDs. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days was also $4.99, which is the next movie. If I've seen this, I don't remember it, but I don't know. It didn't sound familiar, and sometimes I'm in a kind of a rom-com mood, so I figured, why not? I like Matthew McConaughey, like Kate Hudson. That was $4.99. Let's see what else we got. Friday Night Lights must have been at the other Big Lots. I went to 2 different Big Lots. Yes, this one was only $2.99, and I don't think I've ever seen it. I watched the show, watched the entire show that was on NBC, I think, and I loved it. So I don't know. This has got Billy Bob Thornton in it. I like me a good sports movie. I just got We Are Marshall earlier, so one day I'm going to go through some sports movies and watch some Friday Night Lights and see how that is. I like football, and I like sports movies. This one is a upgrade because, like I've been saying, I'm trying to upgrade all my MCU films to 4K. They had this at Big Lots for $9.99, and this is one of my least favorite MCU films. So, whatever, though. I'm trying to get them all upgraded to 4K, and for $10, I thought that's a pretty good deal. And then finally, I haven't been into anime a whole lot here lately. I do have some anime in my collection. Outlaw Star, Cowboy Bebop. I used to really like Dragon Ball in middle school and high school, but this was $5.99 for the entire first season. And what really, right there, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool, the whole first season. But Production IG, I remember they're really good. One of my favorite, Sword of the Samurai is one of my favorite anime movies. It's done by Production ID. Then it said awesome action sequences. I was like, okay. Then I looked it up on Rotten Tomatoes, I think. Had good reviews. So I was like, I think it's worth $5.99 for the entire first season. If I don't like it, I'll trade it in. If I do end up liking it, then it'll be the beginning is what it's called. I didn't even see the B until I got home and started looking it up. And I was like, oh, I thought it was just called the beginning. But gonna check it out eventually, and we'll see. We'll see how it's going. But that is it for January 2024. Had a lot of cool stuff. Not a lot of games, a lot of movies. I've been really having the movie bug, collecting bug here lately. But we'll see what February brings. I'm really excited. I've pre-ordered Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. But of course, that's at the end of the month. And then I'm going to see, I think on that same day that comes out, I'm going to see Dune Part 2. I'm really excited about that. So I'll be rewatching Dune. We got Kung Fu Panda 4 coming out. So I'm going to be rewatching all the Kung Fu Pandas. There's lots of cool stuff happening in movies and video games. And yeah. But until next time, this is Rainy Cage. Peace out.